Minister, as you know today, the EU Digital Services Act came into effect, which will attempt to regulate so-called misinformation on social media platforms, and your own government's electoral commission will fulfill a similar role nationally. So is it not dangerous for democracy that powerful state institutions will get to decide what is and isn't true?
I think this is actually a very important development for Ireland. So while the European Commission, leads on implementation and enforcement, provides the member states to establishment, to share responsibility depending on the circumstances of any particular situation. I think what we've done with Comisiún Naman and setting that up as a regulator will protect children, mostly. That's the priority, children from harmful content online, and I welcome this today.
Sure, but I'm asking about the misinformation side of it specifically, whatever about child protection, that's a whole separate issue. I mean, is it right for government and state institutions to be able to say what is and isn't true?
Look, we have, when it comes to misinformation, it's actually, it would point to the whole value of public service broadcasting and why we need reliable information. And I think under the DSA, you'll see that every state will designate a body to the DSC, and we have that person, that was John Evans, was appointed as our Digital Services Commissioner on Comisiún, and I welcome the development.
But I'm sorry, that's not an answer to the question. I'm asking you, do you think it's right and healthy for democracy for the government and the state to be able to decide what is and isn't true? Have you done any assessments, for example, to make sure that these regulations aren't abused or overused?
I think everything that we see in misinformation, anything that can prevent misinformation, is to be welcomed.
So you haven't done any assessment then to ensure that this isn't abused?
The DSA would lie with Minister Coveney's department, but Comisiún Naman lies with me.
Minister, in relation...
Minister, just on the Digital Services Act again, is it really good enough that you failed to answer the question earlier about whether or not it's acceptable for the state to regulate information that people are allowed to say and decide what is true or false? Should people be encouraged by the fact that the minister can't answer a simple question when we're literally regulating truth itself?
I'm quite clear on the need to tackle misinformation, and actually everything that we're dealing with now points to the value of public service broadcasting and the immense valuable role it played during, for example, the recent pandemic.
None of this has anything to do with the question I've asked. You have not.
I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple-digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline.
I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?